and we will learn about secret sharing. Okay, how to share secret. Okay, and then there will be there will be some additional video clip that you can watch, but the material will be optional. So after Thursday, if there's some material that still that we haven't covered in class, but for the material that I asked you to watch, it will not be covered in the exam. Okay. All right. So what is exactly is secret sharing? Today we'll practice. We'll do some simple secret sharing scheme based on straight line. Okay. That is the exercise on the back of this sheet. Okay. So let's see what it is. Okay. So basically, suppose you have a secret. So this secret will be a really big number, some big number. For example, it's going to be a key to launch a nuclear bomb or something. So you have a secret S. It will be some number, really big number S. Okay. You want to give these numbers to some other people. Okay. So you are the president of the company, and then you have maybe you have N Y presidents. Okay, so you want to give, you want to share this secret to N people. Okay, in such a way that you want to share a secret to N people in such a way that if M of them can recover the secret. Okay, first of all, and then any M-1 people know nothing. Doesn't have any knowledge of S at all. Okay, it's not like if you need M of them, M-1 people maybe know a fraction of the information. That's not what we want. We want M people to be able to recover the secret exactly. And if less than M people, okay, if there are less than M people, any M-1 people, any group of M-1 people should be able to gain anything, should know nothing about the secret that you have. Okay, so this is what we want. Okay. Today we'll practice one basic scheme for that. Okay. This scheme is based on straight line. Okay. Okay. I will describe you the scheme based on straight line for when we have real numbers first, and then because you can do multiplication, division using just integers, we can just use modular arithmetic to do the same thing. Okay? So this scheme is going to be like this. So what do we know about straight line? So if there's one straight line, if you only know one point of the straight line, can you figure out the straight line? No, you have no idea what the straight line is, right? But if you know 2 points, on the straight line, you can find the straight line exactly, right? So if you know 2 points, then you get the straight line. Okay? Any 2 points. Okay? Now, think about this. So, if I have N people, what I can do is so suppose this straight line represents my secret. I would represent my secret using this straight line. Okay, somehow. I'll do that later on. And then what do I do is I give out N people. For each people I give one point on the line. I give 1 point on this line. So person I would get xi, yi. That's 1 point on the line. So one person know nothing about this line. Okay? But if I can find any two of them can combine information and recover this line exactly. Okay? So this is basically a kind of secret sharing scheme that you give out information to n people and you allow 2 people to recover the message which is a lie. Okay? So that's the rough idea. So how do I get this lie? I would do something like this. I would let the lie be so I would let the lie S is my secret. So I would let the line cut through the y-axis at S. Okay, and then I would pick another point randomly. So I would like, so my line is going to be function f x is going to be a times x plus s. So I would pick random a. So I pick some random slope. A is like a slope, right? I pick a random slope, and then my function is, this is a line, right? It's gonna look like this, ax plus s. And then I give, for each person, I give 1 point on this line. Any two people can combine, taking two points on the line, and you can solve equations to find out what a and s is. And then after you find out a and s, you know what s is, right? You get the secret. Okay? But this is the scheme for real numbers. Okay? But you don't have to use real numbers. You can use any number, like you can use modular arithmetics. Okay? So what we do is this. Okay? This is what you do on the back question 3 and 4. Okay? So you should think about us. So here this exercise is mod 11. So I want to use TF 13. So we basically you should think about a secret M from 0 to 12, and then pick a random number A, and then your straight line is gonna be this mod 13, and then you compute. So let me try to do that in the exercise sheet. Okay, you will work on TF 13. So pick a secret. So suppose I pick 11, and then I pick a random number 3. It shouldn't be equal to 0, right? So you pick 0, everything will be your secret. So you will directly reveal the secret. Okay. So after that, your straight line. A straight line is basically a degree 1 polynomial. So it's going to be 3 times x plus 11 mod 13. Okay, and then you should pick 3 points. 3 points. You should pick 0. Okay, 0 point give out s right away, so it doesn't work. So you should pick some point, and then evaluate f on these 3 points. Don't forget to modulo 13. So this will be the numbers that you. So let me do it for you. Suppose I pick 1, 3, 7. Okay. So my first point is going to be 1. This is like 14 mod. 13 is going to be like 14, right? 14 mod. So it's going to be 1. So 3 is going to be 9 plus, that's 20. Mod 13 is going to be 7. And then 7 is going to be 11 plus, it's going to be 2. Mod is going to be like what, 6. It's going to be 10. Right? No. 26, 6, 26. So my point is going to be 1, 1, 3, 7, and then 7 and 6. So this will be my 3 points on the straight line. But it's not going to look like on a straight line because we do everything modulo 13. Okay? But these are the points. So this part is the part where you encode your message. You encode your secret into 3 points. Okay? Pick a secret. Pick some random numbers, and this is the line. So the line will look like, maybe it look like that. But then when we do modulo everything modulo 13, the line will look like, after it go past 13, so move like that, and then it move like that. So the numbers may go up and down. Doesn't look like. So after you get these 3 points, okay, you should work with your friend. Give 2 of the points. Give 2 of the points to your friend. Okay. Part 4. Question 4. You should take 2 pairs. You should take 2 points. Each point is a pair, right? You take 2 points from your friend. Okay, and try to find the line itself. So, okay. So let me do it really quickly so that you have time to work on this. So suppose I pair with myself, which is really bad. So I would take 2 points like this one and this one. So I put 1 and 7 and 6. Okay. So I know that this is a function. This is the value of some function g, which is a line, right? So I know that g is of the form like this, cx plus b. Okay. So I can write equation like this. So my first equation says this is x and g1, right? So I know the first equation will be c times 3 plus b equals 7 mod 13. And then the other equation will be c times 7 plus 6, plus b, sorry, plus b equals 6 mod 13. Now I have a system of linear equation with 2 variables. Okay? 2 equations, 2 variables. You can use Gaussian elimination to solve. Now you can solve for c and d. Okay? If I solve this, I should get c to be 3 and b to be 11. And 11 is my secret. Okay? So you should take your friend 2 points from your friend and try to solve for c and b. And b will be exactly your friend's secret. You should check. It should work. Okay? Don't forget to mod 13. Okay? Always mod 13. When you do divisions, use the table. Multiply with the multiplicative inverse.